My computer is acting like it's a Monday. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta unplug something and then plug it back in. Always something, right? Good morning, everybody. We're doing Czech glass beads today. And I have a bunch of new stuff, so that is gonna be fun. I know I teased you guys a couple of times with what I've got today, so that will be good. I did get all of that bagged this weekend, so that's awesome. All right. It always takes me longer than I think it's going to. I'm like, it won't take that long. Just kidding. It takes forever. Not forever, but it's a lot of work. All right. You guys have a good weekend? Everybody have a nice weekend? There's my computer back. Good morning, JD. Good morning, Kathy. Oh, grandbabies. Yay. Let's see. I hope it's working too because I got some good stuff today. Hi, Reba. Good morning. Good morning, Emily. Hi, Heather. Everything is running like a Monday morning around here. Let's see. The show is showing up. Yep, and there's video in it. Okay, yep, YouTube is working. So it should be fine. There are some things I'm going to show today that are pretty limited on quantities. But I was worried I didn't have very many of a lot of them. And it's really just a handful that are limited quantities. Most of them I actually do have a better stock than I remember buying into. So the downside with all the new stuff I'm showing today is I cannot get it again. It is sold out. It's gone. So my brain's running like a Monday too. Good morning, essentially. Hi, Kim. Whatnot is running like a Monday. Here we go. It's loading. All right. So first thing I'm going to show you, I missed a new elephant last week when we did elephants. So I'm going to show you that. I know. I felt that migraine coming on again. I already took a pill, so hopefully it doesn't get past where it's at now. I have 5 bags of these. These are $5 for a pair. These are really cute matte opaque Gatsby AB. One for JD. I know. Yeah, it's not great. I had 2 last week. And then today, I kind of thought today I would get one, not to like have like a self-fulfilling prophecy, but yesterday morning Brinley woke up at 4:30 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and she doesn't usually do that, so I got up to check on her, and then I never fell back asleep. So when my sleep gets really inconsistent, so even though I slept really well last night, butted up with the night before, that tends to trigger a migraine for me. Hi, Ann Torres. You woke up at 3 a.m. with a horrible headache. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That's the worst when you wake up with them. Okay, check out these. I didn't even show you the best part of these. I turned my light off. Look at that. They glow pink. Isn't that so cool? All right, those are $5 a pair. Really fun, right? Okay. So if you like elephants, you need more elephants, watch Teach wants one of those. Hi, how are you, Teach? Whatever my last Czech glass show was that Thursday? We did elephants. I have a bunch of colors and they're awesome. He just got in here and saw the elephants. Yeah, so I think it was Thursday. It was either Thursday or Wednesday. I had a bunch of other elephants. It must have been, I don't know. It might have been Wednesday. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I got you, JD. I got you right away. Neighborhood. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad. That makes me happy. All right, I'm going to do these real quick, and then we'll get to new stuff. So these are, well, you know what? Let's just do some new stuff. Let's just do new stuff. Changing my plan. I didn't have a plan. All right, these are good. On one of the days last week, I had 2 colors in this larger tulip, and today I have a third color. These are $4 for 6 beads. It's an opaque pink and white blend with a gold wash. And those are $6 for 4. One for essential. Like so many of the flowers, I really like the details on this one. These are drilled top to bottom that way. So really cute. I got one for Kim K. Did I say $6? $4 for 6. One for Am Torres. Sorry. Oh, my Lanta. Read the package. Don't listen to my words. $4 for 6. I mix that up all the time. Thank you, 2-piece. Correct away. All right. Perfect. And 2-piece wants a bag of tulips. You got it. Hi, Wild Fern. Hello, good morning. I mean, my head, it's not bad yet. It's just that like festering stage of a migraine where it's like, I'm coming. So hopefully that pill will kick in pretty soon and I don't have any more of that, but it does sound better for $4. It is better for $4. Changes it quite a bit. All right, these are $5 for 8 beads. These are so cool. This is a matte transparent yellow glass with an AB finish on one side, and it is moon and stars. It is on the side too. It's harder to see it without the AB, but it is on both sides. These are $5 for 8 beads. They're 16 millimeters in size. And these glow. I didn't even have to turn my light off for that. Look how bright they are. Amazing. One for Sun. Good morning, Deborah. One for Am Torres. I like the glowy moons. Oh, just a couple minutes. We've done these and these and a green elephant. These. And these glow pink. I don't know if it'll show up with my light on, but they do glow pink. That's all we've done. You're welcome. All right, glowy moons. And that order with the charm, Deborah, they should be packing it up. Sometimes it takes them a few days to pack it up, unfortunately, though. So realistically, with things packed up, if they get packed up tonight, beginning of next week, I should have it. Oh yeah, I have lots of. I have 3 bags, but yeah, Teach, I'll give you another one of those. Rewatch my YouTube, Teach, because I had a ton of elephant colors earlier this week or last week during. I bet I did it on Wednesday. I bet it's in Wednesday's show. I know, it's okay. It's on YouTube. YouTube was working all last week, so yay. Another moon, same design as the last one, but this one is a matte transparent pink with the AB finish. And those are $4 for 8 beads. The the yellow costs a little more. One for Am Torres. One for Emily. One for Sun. One for Essential. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pink. It has a little bit of that peach undertone to it. But pink. Yay. Next week I'll have more new Czech glass. And the Czech glass I'll have next week is I did get more of the like just moon faces in some colors I haven't carried before, so that'll be really fun. Oh, these are cool. I don't know if you guys will like these. I like them. I like them. These are fun. They're very white. These are $5 for 6 beads. This is a 15 millimeter square in this white striped blend. And you get 6 beads for $5 on those. Oh, thank you. I missed that. Fern and Fable. Sorry, Fern. Is my chat just not showing it? Oh, she would love them. Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, I missed it. Got it. Oh, see, you guys. I didn't know I was supposed to feel. I didn't know I was that off. Okay, just keep an eye on me. I'll be fine. You guys are great. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, the moon faces are so cool. Okay, white for crafts on the square. So I don't know. I love the blended glass. I love the white. I love how subtle it is, but I like that it's like it's a big square. It's really cool. Crafts is gonna do something cool with them. She always makes cool stuff. You guys all do. Some bunch of you sent me some pictures this weekend, so that was fun. Thank you so much too for letting me know what you're doing with the things you get from me. I love it. I don't even know what's in the other box. There's so much stuff here. I think it's good we just jumped right into the new stuff because this is going to take a while. $6 for 10 beads. This one is a matte transparent pink with an AB batik pattern on it. $6 for 10. Aren't they so cool? One for crafts, two for essential. I think because it says essential layers and my brain squishes those last letters together, so I say essentially. Oh, thanks, Deborah. I try. I'm always on the hunt. You guys, I check my vendors' websites like daily. I am like an obsessive teenage girl, but it's with beads, and I'm a grown up. So, the same idea. All right, Deborah. I know. It's so there's so much. Okay, now some of these I do have not as many as I would have liked, and I think for a lot of them it just wasn't availability. Like they released them and they were just gone fast. Yeah, I'll get you another tulip essential. Absolutely. Here we go. You guys know me too. Like I'm pink. Pink is not like my favorite color, but anytime I see a good pink bead, I will grab it because they're hard to come by. How are these showing up? Are these showing up? These are so flashy. These are amazing. These are a little more. These are $7 for 6 beads, but it's because they're cool. It's because they're awesome. They have a solid silver and then colored side on one side, And then the other side is that silver batik pattern, but you can see past it to the back side of that. And you get all these really cool colors in here. I did try to pair these up so you have like pairs of colors in these. So I did my very best to get you 6 pair or 3 pairs and not 6 random beads. One for sun. You know, I might regret this because I got a lot, but we're gonna leave these out. One for 2 Ps. The other thing is that a lot of these have a little like color shifting properties to them. So where I thought I paired them up, you might just have to like shift it a little bit to get that matched color. Gosh, these are cool. $5 for 6 beads. These came out to be less. That's good. This one is a clear crystal, clear glass with a silver half coat and copper rainbow, or yeah, kind of copper rainbowy, copper batik spots. These are so cool. I love these. One for Sun, one for JD. Who the heck is at my door? Sorry, guys. I might have to run upstairs. It's just like 2 random men. I don't like that. Okay, I'm not going to answer, but I'm going to leave that on. Okay. I don't like that. All right, where was I? Sorry. Sun and JD, I got you. Okay. Slow read, good morning. One for crafts. These are 17 millimeters in size. So same size as the last ones. Yeah, I'm good right now. Two Ps. I know I don't like well that's what I love about like the doorbell cameras, right? Is that it's super easy to just check on things without anyone knowing anything, right? I think they're just selling stuff. I just want to see. I'm going to check one more camera, make sure they went on to the house, next house. I know. This is why we have cameras. Sorry for the distraction. Also, just like when they're like men that look like they're in shape. Sorry. Ay, ay, ay. What does that mean? Okay. I mean, thankfully we have some pretty good camera angles, so. And I am expecting actually AT&T to come out and like bury a line, but they've always had badges that say AT&T and not some sketchy car. So All right. All right. Sorry. Yeah, they're still here. How's this morning? Oh my gosh. That's scary, Deborah. No, you're good. No, I'm not worried. I grew up in a town that is not always known for safety. So oh, that's okay. I have some strangers at my door that we're monitoring right now. So, oh, that car is gone. All right, so that was really weird because I pulled up, came to the door, looked around, got back in the car, and left. Okay, weird. Okay, well, they're gone, so. Yikes. Okay. 24 virtual helpers. I love it. Okay. Yeah, I grew up in Aurora, Colorado, which has been in the news nationally a handful of times, even in the last year. So, I mean, it's not, I mean, Aurora is great. I actually really love it there, but there are areas that you have to be extra aware. True crime guru. Yeah, I know. I know. And I don't like when they ring the doorbell. I'm little. They both had the same shirt, like the same brand on their shirt. So maybe it was, but it was a company I never heard of. I'm also pretty good at Googling things to find out. Next level up. Yeah, what is this? It's a manufacturer. That's not it. I don't know. It's probably fine. But I'm just gonna keep the cameras on. We're on our way. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, let's get back to beads. I think it's good. I have a dog too. She's a chicken, but she barks, so um they don't know that. She's scary. Just kidding. She's really sweet. But she would bark if something was like out of the norm. Like if they went in the backyard or something like that. She would bark. It's probably salespeople. What's weird is that they pulled straight up in front of my house and then they left like out of the same car. That part's weird. Um, these I only have 3 of. Okay, so here's one of our limited quantity ones. It probably is sales. It probably is. All right, these are $7 for 6 beads. Man, these are so cool. I only have 3 bags. This is silver batik on one side. The other side has copper rainbow stars and a blue backing. Some of it is a little more rainbowy blue backing. We've got one for Sun, one for JD, and one for Pickle. Putting underscores under your name now. I get that though. That makes it a little easier to break out the words that you're trying to see people. But sometimes off people, well, and it's fine. Like you guys can change your names whenever you want on here. I don't know if you knew that. But it always confuses me because then it'll come up through my orders and then it's like, this is not a new customer. I'm like, what? How are they not a new customer? I don't know who they are. Then I always have to ask. I'm like, is this you? What was your old name? $7. I have a few more bags of these. I think I have 6 or so. $7 for 6 beads. This one's kind of like the last one. 17 millimeter coin, crystal glass, clear glass with a silver half coat. The half coat has a blue backing and then copper batik stars. Oh, Copper Batik. Yeah, Copper Batik and stars. That's what it is. These are so cool. $7, 6 beads, 17 millimeter. Got one for Sun, one for JD, one for 2 piece. All right, these are like the ones that I was like thinking I didn't have very many of, but most of them are actually okay. So these are so cool. Gosh, these are so cool. $5 for 8 beads. This is a 10 millimeter square with a metallic rainbow and silver stars. So it's like a silver half coat with the rainbow on top of it on one side, and then the other side is the glass. You see through the glass to the back side of the silver, and then you have silver stars on top of it. Those are $5 for 8. So cool, right? Crafts, Sun, Teach, and Pickle. They're so fun. Starting to throw a little bit of like the Lisa Frank vibes with that rainbow colors. Oh, let's see what's on there. And they go nicely with these because they're of the same rainbowy colors. Thank you, Wild Fern. All right. Yeah, exactly. I agree, son. $5 for 8. This is a matte black with copper rainbow dots. Kind of a cool pattern on those dots. Patterns on both sides of these. I love the matte finish on them. So cool. $5 for 8. One for JD, one for Crafts, one for Sun, one for Emily, one for 2 piece, and a rainbowy coin for Pickle. Yes, absolutely. Guess what I didn't do this weekend? I did not fix my chair. Ugh, okay. Okay, these, oh gosh, I love these so much. You're welcome. Okay, so this next one I have in a shiny finish and a matte finish. So the matte finish will be kind of like these. I'm going to show you the shiny finish. And they're the same price for matte or shiny, but we'll start with the shiny. Gosh, I love these. $5 for 8 beads, 10 millimeter black with a copper rainbow finish. Get those in the light the right way so you can see them. Amazing. Love them so much. Got one for Crafts, one for Sun, one for Emily, one for Teach, one for 2 peas. And same thing, I did try to like pair these up. I don't know if you can see, but like these are a little more orangey and these are a little more blue. I did try and put pairs in these because I'm a little obsessive. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we have that one. And then we have this one with the matte finish. So it's actually the same bead, just matte finished. And those are also $5 for 10 millimeter square matte black with copper rainbow flowers. $5 for 8, sorry, $5 for 8 beads. Yeah, these are amazing. So we got Crafts and Sun. Teach. 2 for 2 peas. 1 for Emily. 1 for JD. 1 for Pickle. I don't design these, but man, that would be fun. That's like a dream, right? I would do a paisley design. I love paisley. No, but I do spend a lot of time sourcing and finding Czech glass beads. A lot of my Czech glass I source straight from the manufacturers, the factories in Czech Republic. It's a little misleading to call them factories because they're a lot of times just in like houses, buildings the size of houses. Um, but uh, yeah. Oh, no worries. Thanks for being here, Reva. I can be your background noise. Paisley and plaids. Yes, that would be so good. Why is my computer not staying on? Oh my gosh. Oh, my computer is having a case of the Mondays. There we go. There, you're working. Good job. Okay. Good job. I knew you could do it. All right. This one is a little more limited. I have 5 bags on this one. Black with a copper rainbow stripe. These are $5 for 8 beads. Kind of like tiger stripes. Very, very fun. $5, 8 beads. I mean, you could just abandon it all and hang out and have fun. I turn on shows when I have to do like busy work and just listen. All right. Well, there's still 5 of these. That's what I'm talking about. You don't need to do adult stuff. Just come and play with us. Hang out. Buy pretty beads. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also only have 5 of this one. This one is a matte black with a copper rainbow star. $5 for 8. 1 for Crafts. Sun. Emily. JD. Never agreed to growing up. I know what. My daughters, like, they're always like, I think I'm going to be old enough to do this. I'm like, just hold on, be a kid, enjoy it. I have 1 more of these. I've got 1 more. All right, $5, 8 beads. Oh goodness, these are so pretty. This one I have lots of these. Man, they're so cool. $5, 8 beads, 10 millimeter square, matte crystal with an AB batik design on those. Delicious. I love them. Don't eat them. 1 for Crafts, 1 for Sun, 2 for Teach, 2 for 2 peas. Don't you just love these? I love a good matte crystal AB because it tends to glow. And you guys can see I did try and like pair these up again. All of these I try to put pairs of colors in there. Even though they kind of color shift and it's mildly impossible, I did try and do that. Which I guess is one of the benefits to me bagging versus probably anybody else in the world. I know. That's how I feel too. 2 pieces. Like, I want them to be paired. Oh gosh, another really pretty rainbow one. This one, that might be the same pattern. I'm not sure. It's really close. $5 for 8 beads, but we have that silver half coat again with the rainbow finish, rainbow backing on that silver, so coming through the crystal, and then a silver batik on the top. $5 for 8 beads, 10 millimeter squares, 1 for Teach, 1 for Pickle. They're just so happy, right? I'm going to slide these in down here because they match these other rainbowy ones. I know, so much work into these little beads, right? Now there's another truck out front. Uh, all right. Gosh, these are so. I love polka dots. I love these. $4 for 8 beads. These are a little less than the others. This is a 12 by 8 millimeter rectangle. These are actually a transparent capri blue, and I don't know if we can see it through there because it has a coating over the whole thing. Ooh, is that showing up? Yeah, you can see that a little bit. It is a transparent capri blue glass. And these are $4 for 8 beads. AB rainbow dots. Rainbow dots. Love those. $4, 8 beads. Oh yeah, these are fun. So fun. I bagged up so many of these. I have 2 full boxes here. 2 for, wait, let's see. Yeah, 2 for 2Ps, 1 for teach. I'm a fan of polka dots, spirals, swirls. Okay, this is also a transparent capri blue glass. And these are full AB coats with rainbow triangles. These remind me of like Saved by the Bell. Okay, that's really funny. $4 for 8 beads, 12 by 8 millimeter size. Or old Taco Bell, yes, exactly. So fun. 1 for pickle. Yeah, some Lisa Frank vibes for sure, especially with that like capri blue background, which I don't think is showing up as much on the camera, but it has all that like bright blue undertone to it in real life. I love it. Man, I loved all things Lisa Frank. I'm kind of surprised there's not more of it now. I wonder why. I think it would do great. I think it could make a big comeback. All right, these two. Wait, that's not true. Oh, I'm getting myself all mixed up. We did these. We did these. We did these. Not these. We did these. Okay. These two are really similar, but they have slightly different patterns. So I am going to show these side by side. And you can let me know if you want the left one or the right one. Both of these are the same transparent capri blue base. One has a silver and rainbow batik pattern. This one. And this one. Oh, this one has more silver to it. I guess that's the difference. A little bit different pattern. They're both kind of batik patterns, but they're so close. They're very similar. $4 for 8 beads, either bag. You can let me know left or right. Hi, Karma. Hello, hello. You get Lisa Frank anything when you can. Yeah, I love it. Lisa Frank said pillowcase. That's awesome. Left one for 2Ps. So I mean, they're similar. I literally, like so many things, I added all of these to my cart when they came out. I was like, click, 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 click. Get them all. And I'm glad I did because they sold out. I can't reorder any of these. It's been a long time since I've seen like Czech glass with these patterns on it. Like I have one distributor who gets like the laser tattoo beads. These are a little different. I don't know the exact technique on these, but it's a different feel than the laser tattoo. So I'm pretty sure I would guess it's a different process. Oh, my chair. Oh, and then we have one more rectangle. All right, this one is also $4. Yeah, I like this one. Matte copper and rainbow batik. So this one has a matte finish on it. These are so cool. $4 for 8. I'm not sure if this is that Capri blue base or not because that whole bead is coated. I couldn't figure it out. These I think I have 6 bags. So I have a little bit less. Oh, I have 7 bags. One for JD, one for Sun, 2 for 2Ps, one for Teach, one for Kim K. Yeah, totally a 70s vibe. I think, yep, you're right. And I have one more of these if anybody else is sitting on the fence. There's one left. I love that matte finish on these metallics. Like, there's just something about that that I adore. Oh, yes, we got good stuff in here too. Okay. Just a little bit more of this kind of batik stuff. You got it, JD. I think you gave it a fair amount of time. They're yours. All right, these are fun. $4 for 6. This is an 18 by 15 millimeter triangle, crystal glass, which just means clear color, and matte finished, and it has this kind of vitrail batik. So rainbowy. They are drilled through the tip. So that's a little different. I don't think I've ever seen them like this before, not this size. One for JD. Aren't they cool? And again, you guys can kind of see I did try and pair up those colors for you in there. Yeah, I thought those were really fun. And then one more in that shape, different pattern. Oh, 2 of those for 2Ps. I got you, I got you. 2 for 2Ps. And then this one's the same shape, same top drill. $4 for 6, and this one has dots. That matte crystal vitriol. Rainbow, matte rainbow, basically. $4. 6 beads. One for JD, one for Teach. Oh, is Jackie in here? J Wim? I haven't seen her yet today. I have something coming up she's going to want. Do you guys know? I already know what you're going to add to your baskets. All right. $5 for 4. These are bigger. This is a 19 millimeter AB batik striped with dots. Matte crystal. Gosh, these are so cool. Kind of an irregular coin. So not perfectly round. Man, they're so cool though. They're just interesting, right? Thank you. Thanks for tagging her. I got one for JD, one for Sun. Usually, if she's not here, she has something else going on, but that's okay. I have lots and lots of what I think she wants. So, Am Torres, 2 for 2Ps, one for Essential. These are so pretty. These I have, I think, about 9 or 10 bags, but I feel like we could get low on them. $5 for 4. These are $5 for 4. That's what I just said. 19 millimeter irregular coring matte crystal AB batik. And so these are so pretty. They just it's that matte crystal AB. They glow. It's just so pretty. Little bit of a coppery rosy pink on all of these, which is kind of fun. Oops. Got one for JD, one for Sun, one for Essential, one for 2Ps. And I really like these. Okay, so we still have more new beads, but this is all of the ones that have these like patterned kind of batik style. You might have to swipe your chat away to see everything. I'll try and consolidate a little bit. Maybe we'll run 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, they're a little wild in there. These are Czech. Yeah, they're all Czech. One of the people I buy from, one of the things they do is try and get some of the really small factories items listed in their website. So they're kind of like a third party, like a go-between. But some of the people that make Czech glass beads over there are so small, like they don't even bother with a website. And so this company comes in and says, "Hey, we'll list your beads." So I suspect a lot of these probably came from one of those factories. I don't know for sure, but yeah, some of them, yeah, will be called like a peacock. It's really like a matte vitrail finish on a lot of these, or this is just vitrail or an AB finish with a vitrail or vitriol. Some people pronounce it. Um, Kind of like a copper AB or copper rainbow on these, some silver finishes, like they're just different finishes. Third column, fourth down, flower in the mat. This one for 2Ps. Yeah, I love that matte flower. That was when I was worried I wasn't going to have enough of, and then I was like, oh, actually, I got a decent amount of them. Let's check. Yeah, you did get 2 of them matte flower. And it looks like 1 in the shiny flower. Do you want the matte one or the shiny one or both, Kim? One more for 2Ps. Take away the shiny. Okay. Caught up with you, 2Ps. Another square matte star. That is the last one. So that one is yours, son. Flowers. Matte flowers for Kim K. Yeah, they're awesome. All right. We have at least 10 bracelets made with 4 to 5 millimeter beads like these. Wow. I've never seen them that tiny. Because all of these, like my squares are 10 millimeters. These are 12 by 8. They're all decent size. That's really cool. I think I have seen some 6 millimeter squares before, but not smaller than that for sure. Really cool. All right, let's scoop these up. Yeah, my vendor just called them batiks. Like that's the name they called them, was batik, all of them. Even though some of them were like polka dotted. So maybe that's more of a reference to like the name of the process versus like the pattern. I just assumed it was pattern. No, there's more. Wonder where it is. All right. No, look right now, Reba. No, I'm teasing. Because I know there's at least one more that I am thinking of right now that I didn't show you. I don't know where it is. It's not in that box. Hmm. Oh. More that didn't fit in my boxes. Here we go. Here. And I'll sneak those in there. Okay, here's some more. I knew there was more than that. All right. These are $5 for 6 beads. Gosh, these are so cool. 17 millimeter coins, metallic rainbow, and a blue batik. Look at these. Gosh, they are fun. I love that. $5 for 6. Check glass, 17 millimeters. I love that it's like a blue with it. I feel like that's a little unique. Really fun, kind of rainbowy colors. Close that bag up. Yeah, kind of, yeah, like a water marbling, yes. Or like oh, we did this thing in 3rd grade. I still remember this. How funny. Where they had a pan of water and then squirted oil paints in there, and then we swirled it around, and then we laid a piece of paper over the top of it to pick up the paint, the oil paint, and we picked it up, and it left this cool, yeah, like marbling, just like you were saying, a marbling pattern. It's just like that. It looks just like that. How funny. I hadn't thought about that in forever. That was fun. All right, $5 for 6. Oh, these are so good. Clear crystal glass, silver half coat with a blue backing. Some of them have a lot of like pink in there too. Again, I tried to pair these up. And then copper batik spots. So the copper is on the silver side and on the colored side. Oh man, I love those. $5 for 6 beads. One for JD. Paper marbling. You did that with your art students? So fun. Well, it's a memorable thing. That's the only time I've done it. I probably need to do it again. Oh, they just feel like so fancy. Like kind of fancy, kind of boho. A fancy boho. Is that a thing? It's a thing now. This is the one that made me realize I'm missing things. Bougie boho. Yes, I love it. Thank you, creative. Ugh, love this one. So this one, 17 millimeter coin, metallic silver and blue batik grid. Some of these have a little bit of the rainbow coloring in there too, but primarily silver and blue. And those are $5 for 6 beads. And this one is a little bit more plaid patterned, which is kind of fun. Or like a grid. I love that. $5 for 6. Rita, you're so funny. So funny. Okay. This one I don't have as many bags, but probably have enough. Ooh, these are cool, Reba. Yeah, this was the size I was thinking of. Can I show everybody? Bougie boohoo. She usually says yes. Sure. So she has these in some little squares, and she just strung them right up. These would go really well as like accents to some of these bigger ones. Really fun. Yeah, I think I have some of those too. All right. I know, so cute. Yes, I love it. Okay, these are $7 for 6 beads. Matte crystal AB with copper rainbow flowers. That might be my favorite of all of them. Man, I love that. All right, $7, 6 beads. One for Emily. I'm pretty sure I teased with this one last week because it's so pretty. In that AB finish, yeah, it has different colors. So again, I did try to pair these up best I could. Walked all the way to your shop. Oh my Lanza, what a sacrifice. Thank you so much. You're so cute. 2 Ps, I have 2 of those for you. Love it. All right, this one is a little different. It's not really, I wouldn't consider it like part of like the boutiques, but it does have a silver finish on it. Now this one, I did mark it down a little bit because I really like my beads to be super crisp. And these had like some, I think it's just like manufacturer scratches. It's not like they're worn out scratches, but almost like little wrinkles in the glass. And then some of the silver wasn't like silver all the way through. You know what I mean? I don't know if I have an example on them. Like most of them are great. But where the silver seemed to not adhere quite as well. But these are so cute. So these are $4 for 6 beads. I think they probably should have been closer to $6 for 6 beads. But because of those minor flaws, I did mark these down for you guys. And you can see they're not awful. But this is a transparent tanzanite purple with silver dots, 6 beads for $4. And that's just me really just being picky and showing you. There's a good example of what I do when something's not to my expectations, as I do price them more in that range versus making sure I get my margin, because I don't want to like overcharge and then you guys be disappointed for something, or charge what they should be but it's not as perfect as it should be, you know what I mean? Anyway, I like those still. And maybe that they're not even flaws, maybe that's just how it's supposed to be and I'm just really picky. Both are very valid, it could be any of those. Okay. Drop those all in this bag. So then I have my samples all in one place. These are kind of random. I just really loved the colors, so I bought these. These are $3 for 25 beads. This is a 6 by 9 millimeter drop bead. These are top drilled, so they hang this way. And it is a sea green blended glass with a metallic pink Picasso. So you have a little color variety in the glass itself, a little shading variety. And then the pink on top was so fun. I got one for Emily, one for Essential. One for JD. 2 for 2 Ps. One for Heather. Really cool. So we have those. That's the only color I got in them. But I have a few other colors. So if you guys want to see these today, Maybe we should do that. That would be good. What's up? My dog came to see me. I can tell, like, I can tell she's getting older. She's still good. She's still, like, not acting like she's in pain or anything like that, but she just is lazier than she used to be. All right, these I have 8 bags. And I've never had this size before, although I have had this design. This is an 18 by 10 millimeter, kind of a leaf patterned rectangle. It's a transparent cobalt blue with a silver wash. I'm going to show you one here. Really great blue. They don't look quite that bright on their own, but they don't look as dark as they do on my screen on their own. So those are fun. $4 for 6 beads on those. Oh, I know, Heather. One for crafts. One for Melanie. Welcome in, Melanie. I think I like those a lot. There you can see the blue. I dumped all those out. Very pretty. Thank you. If I can find more in that size, I would love that. I have some really big ones. And the ones that I have the colors aren't, they're fine. They're just not very exciting, like a good blue. All right. All right, $3 for 20 beads. This is a 6 millimeter flower. I have a few new colors and a couple of restocks in these. This one is an opaque sky blue with a silver wash. You get 20 beads for $3. Really nice size. And even though they're small, like they really have some good detail in there. We got one for Heather, one for Emily, one for Pickle, one for Melanie. All right, the random truck is gone, so that's good news. Okay. Made bracelets with these. Oh, so fun. Yeah, I use this size a lot in my little thank you baggies. I know. I just don't like odd things. I'm probably fine. I'm sure it's fine. I just hear funny stories sometimes. This is so pretty. $4 for 20. This one's $4. This one is a transparent sapphire blue with a silver shimmer on it. So pretty. 20 beads, $4. I also love that these little 6 millimeter flowers, they have stayed at such a great price point. They obviously don't take up a lot of glass because they're small, but there's still some, detail work that goes into them. So, you know what? Let's keep that price nice. I like that. I like that I can do 20 beads for $4. That shimmer. That shimmer. I love it. Me too, Deborah. Thank you. Or maybe I should leave these out too. This one is so cool. How is that showing up? These are $3 for 20, and it's black with a dark metallic purple. So it reads as like a dark metallic purple, but $3 for 20. Guys, I've really been liking dark flowers lately. I love it. One for Heather, one for July. Good morning, July. I got one for Emily, one for Am Torres, one for Sun, one for Melanie. That's really cool. It is cool. I haven't checked, but I bet it would match that heart leaf I have. I have a heart leaf that's really close to that. All right, this color is a restock. So you have probably seen it before, but I've got more now. This one is a transparent topaz with a light blue wash. And these are $4 for 20. There's that topaz glass. Love those. $4 for 20. I know, right? Oh my. Love it. I've got a few things that go nicely with that. I love that combo. That some of the vendors call it like a honey color, some call it topaz, sometimes it's a Picasso. But all of those kind of tones with that blue on top, I've really fallen in love with. Now this color combo is always amazing. Restocked on this one, dual coat yellow and red, so it comes across kind of orange because yellow and red together make orange. $3 for 20. One of those for July. And I would say it's not even like a red, it's kind of a pinky red on it. $3, 20 beads, 6mm flower. All right, so these are the new ones and the restocks. Let me grab a few more. Oh man, I got some cool colors in these. Oh, they're so fun. Okay, this one, $3 for 20. Transparent topaz with a slipperant finish. So one side has that metallic finish, and that finish is called slipperant. And it's like yellows and oranges, pinks, all those hot, fiery colors. Light blue. Oh, it's a silver. Light blue with silver. Is that all right for you, Kim? Got you on that. And then one of these for Emily. Isn't that amazing? It's so pretty. I know. I know. I feel it. I feel it too. Trade blue with silver for the topaz. The blue with topaz. Yes. So I'll take that one out and give you that one. Absolutely. You're welcome. Yeah, you guys, I don't mind doing little swapsies here and there. You just don't know what I'm going to show next. And so sometimes something better comes along. I get it. It's not a problem. Oh, another beautiful one. I love this one. $3. Clear glass, clear crystal glass. It could be a gray glass. It's transparent nonetheless. And then it has that volcano finish on one side, but reflecting through on the other side. So those are really amazing. $3 for 20. Oh, I love them. All those pretty metallics. This one I have. I thought that might be the case. Sorry, I was like pulling onesies and twosies out, pulling ones out of my main bag, and then I was like, wait, I bet I have a little bag with one of everything in there still. All right, $3 for 20. I have 4 bags of these. Transparent red with a copper shimmer on them. Ooh, so pretty. One for July, one for Am Torres. Here's Classic. Always hard to see in my white tray. Matte Crystal AB finish on one side of those. $3 for 20. Matte Crystal AB 6mm flowers. I got one for July and one for Melanie. One for Kim K. I know, it's just classic. I love it. Put that in there. Oh, I've been putting this one in people's thank you baggies a lot. I like this. This one is a transparent pink AB, kind of a peachy pink. I've been putting this with like olivine greens or different shades of green, and man, I've been really liking it that way. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? One for July, one for Essential. I know, so pretty. That would go with that moon. That moon we just got in. If you need flowers and moons. Guess those are kind of opposite shapes, right? That's all right. So pretty. All right, I have 2 bags left of this one. This one is an opaque baby blue or sky blue. I would call it more of sky blue, with a metallic pink wash. And those are $3 for 20. One for July. And I have one more of those. It's a really pretty dark pink with that. This one is fun too. This one is an opaque pink and purple kind of mottled blend. So you can see, hopefully you can see, like on some of these, they start leaning a little more blue purple. So it's not like one solid constant color, which is really fun. But these are $3 for 20. Yeah, right? So cool. Like this one up here, there's a little bit of purple on the edge there. Just kind of, yeah, and they're opaque, exactly. One for Essential. One for Emily. But it really like lends itself to like you can blend it with lots of different colors. One for July. Sorry, I don't know how I missed you, July. I got you now. Okay. Another really good one. Just like a good neutral. It's a light gray. It's not quite white. I definitely think that's gray glass. With a silver wash. These are $3 for 20. Love that. I put this one in baskets a lot. Thank you bags a lot too. Just a nice little accent bead. Yeah, super neutral. Exactly. I agree. Actually, I'm going to leave a baggie of those out so I can put them in my thank you bag trays. All right, I have 2 bags of these left. Whew, that's pretty. Light sage green, $3 for 20. One for July. I have one more of those. This is what I'm talking about. Look how pretty it is with that pink. Isn't that pretty? Just a soft pink. Kim K, you got them. These are an opaque purple. Not ready for dark and moody. I know. I'm more of a bright colors in general. Although I really like jewel tones, and those can be darker. But I love like the teals and the fuchsias and the greens. Like, oh, that's so pretty. I like them. I like color, just color. One for Am Torres, $3 for 20. Yeah, really nice. So most of these are $3 a bag. There's a few that are $4 a bag. All the colors we've gone through so far are laying down on the table. I know I'm kind of blocking them, but I'll move all of that when we're done going through all the colors. July, I have one for you. Yeah, it is like a good Halloweeny purple, huh? Like that. What about with this? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That you got this one too, right, Amtor? Is this purpley, dark purple? That's pretty together. Perfect. I thought you did. Yes, with ivory. I agree. I don't know if I have a good ivory. I have some that are kind of yellowy, but I don't know if I'd call them ivory. Teach for the purple. This one that I just sat down. $3. This is a clear glass crystal color with a metallic fuchsia wash. Anytime we have like a clear glass or even like a white glass with a nice bold wash like this, the whole glass color tends to take on that wash color. So even though it is a clear crystal glass, the whole thing looks pink and vibrant. It's really pretty. $3 for 20, and I have 4 bags of these. So one for Emily, one for Essential, one for Teach, and I have one more. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, happy, cheerful, bold colors. July, you get the last one. I agree. I like a good vibrant something. This one, I have 4 bags. This one is an opaque. We're calling that ivory. It's kind of a yellow ivory. 20 beads for $3. I also have a transparent one that's almost the same shade. So if you tend to favor transparents over opaques, just know that's coming. $3. You were thinking like that with the ivory. I think this is too yellow, but yeah, that could be cool. It's a yellow ivory. It's a little buttery. I think it's funny, and I've said this too. I think it's funny when people describe things as buttery soft. Like, why is that? Why do those go together? I don't know, but I've said it before too. But if you think about it, like, I'm not like petting my butter. Smooth like butter. That one makes sense, but I don't know. Buttery soft. $3 for 20 transparent pale yellow on this one. The things that enter my brain and I focus on. Always entertaining. $3 for 20. At least to me, I guess that's what counts. Doesn't have to be entertaining to you. It's living in my brain. All right, let me slide this out of the way. These are all the colors I currently have in the 6mm flowers. Like I said, most of these are $3 a bag. There are a few that are $4 a bag. There's a song, Butter. I don't think I know that song. I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe I probably know it. I just can't think of it. All right. Put those away. Let's do some more new ones. New beads, new beads. Yeah, that's that's exactly. There's not much filter in my brain when I come and do a show. I just say whatever is floating around in my head. You all get to be a part of that. Oh, all these can go in here. That would be good. So, sometimes like things will sound really random that come out of my mouth. Oh, let's see. No, you're not a bug. I mean, sky blue for the sapphire. Yes, you can trade that. You're not bugging me. It's not a bother. Also, you're not a bug. Goodness gracious. My roommate and I used to play this game. Well, not really a game, but anytime I would say something, and she would be like, "How did your brain get there?" She was like, "What's the trail?" And so, like, there's always a trail of like how I get to one thought to the next thought, but they sound really random if you don't know the trail. Oh, I love it. I love it. Sure about doing shows because it would be strange for me. Oh, no, it would be. I mean, it feels weird at first because in reality, right? Like I'm sitting in my house, basically talking to myself. There's nobody here, but you guys are here, just not physically with me. So I guess that side of it is weird. But let's face it, I'd be talking to myself anyway. Oh goodness. All right, these are $7 for 6 beads. I have a few new colors and these origami flowers. I love these so much. This one is a matte transparent pink with a double AB wash. Gorgeous. One for crafts. One for essential. Kim K. Your mom used to say, I random words because I think, yeah, it feels random, right? It sounds random, but it doesn't feel random. My mind never turns off. I know mine doesn't either. I think I do have some form of ADHD, but I have not bothered to getting diagnosis or treatment because I'm doing all right. But then it occurred to me one time, like, do people like are there people who don't have thoughts like running through their minds all the time? Like, what is that like? So frustrated, new guy in the office who wanted to stop talking. I would be that guy. I'm sorry. No, I can self control a little better than that. Oh, you missed all the little flowers. Um, if you can go back on the YouTube, I think there's probably a good shot with all of them. And if you would just want to like circle the ones you want and send me that screenshot, that would be the easiest teach. Some Adderall. Does it like slow your mind down? Because my mind is crazy. Yeah, to outsiders, it sounds random, but it makes sense. That's why my roommate and I would always be like, "What's the trail? How did you get there?" They say a lot of women do that have never been diagnosed because we are really good at um, like survival mode and like fake it till you make it kind of things, and so we look successful even though things are a struggle. But then we just learned that that's normal, and maybe it's not normal. And exactly, unhinged, great word for me unmedicated. Oh goodness, masking. Yeah, the masking behavior exactly. Gosh, these are so pretty. I wanted to catch up with that chat. Oh, you guys had a lot of things to say. I like it. Yeah, I was just kind of like blown away that there's people who don't like that their mind calms down. I think my husband's mind calms down. Well, I don't think his mind races like mine. He falls asleep so fast. It takes me forever to fall asleep because I just can't shut my mind off. $7 for 6 beads. These are so pretty. This one is a pink opal. It's more transparent than opaque, but we know that opal glass is on that range of somewhere between transparent and opaque. And then this one has a rainbow luster on it. 6 beads for $7. Menopause cured you? Ooh. I feel like I'm getting crazier as I get older. But that would be nice. That would be a nice side effect. One for crafts, one for essential. That's really interesting. Oh my goodness. I love it. Yeah, crazy and perimenopause. Yeah, I think I'm like right in the helms of that, but not enough that anybody really wants to say it. I don't know. We've talked about this before in my shows. Like, I really have a hard time with the dismissiveness of doctors because it's hard enough to self advocate, and then when they're like, "Oh, it's probably fine," like it's hard to keep pushing. So I just avoid. That's not good either, but that's what I do. $6 for 6 on this one. Transparent pink with a whitewash. Look how pretty that is. It's hard, July. It really is. Even going to like female doctors, they are also very dismissive. I just have to find a really good one. One of these for crafts. I wanna explore a little more. I don't know. I think there's a lot of value and a good balance between like Western medicine and a more holistic approach. But doctors like that are also super hard to find. So, but I think I would like that. Yeah, like we viewed as like complainers and like I know it's not good. But then there's a lot of like research that shows like women are actually insanely strong, and if a man like went through anything that we were even close to dealing with, that they would be like heavily treated, you know? We just survive. Women rock. These are $6 for 6 beads. These are so cool. 18 millimeter origami flower, ivory with Picasso, and a metallic beige wash. Look at these. So gorgeous. This one is really neutral, and I love that. I love a good neutral. I love colors. I love good neutral. There's not much I don't like. You'll learn that very quickly in here. These are $6 for 6 beads. I've got one for JD, one for crafts, one for Melanie. Yeah, it reminds me of like an old, except for that it's round, but like an old like Spanish tile or something maybe. In that kind of Picasso with the metallic beige. I love that. It carries a little bit of old charm to it in that finish. Yeah, like some old world charm. We White opal with a rainbow luster. $6 for 6 beads. Look at that. The rainbow luster, it's very subtle, the rainbow on it, but it's so pretty when you catch it. Those are 6 for 6, 18 millimeter size. One for Melanie. This is one of my favorite flower shapes. Is this one. Mm. Oh, it's so pretty. $6. Matte crystal with a double AB wash. So AB wash on both sides of the beads. Anytime they do the AB finish on both sides, it takes longer and when they make it because they apply it, they lay all the beads down on a table or a surface. They apply it on the top. And so if you have it on both sides, they have to flip all the beads and apply it then on the bottom as well. So it is a little more labor intensive anytime you have that double AB finish. But I love it because then both sides look the same. Thank you, Arrowleaf. Hey, I did find one strand of those Mexican crazy lace you wanted. I didn't message you. I forgot that part, but I did find them. These are so pretty. $6 for 6. I know, I was excited. I thought I maybe was out, but nope, I got one. All right, so those are my new colors in the origami flowers. Oh yeah, that's fine. No problem at all. That's what I was planning on. I think we're doing a stone show tomorrow, and Thursday we're doing charms. About Thursday. All right. Guys, we made it through all the new stuff. It only took an hour and a half. That's all the new stuff. But don't worry, I got more to show you. Especially if you haven't been in before. If it's been a while, here we go. Let's keep going. More origami beads. I have quite a few. I know, I love it all too. I feel the same. One of my rules is that I don't buy things that I don't like. The problem is that I like a lot. So it's always trouble. These are $8 for 6 beads. These are so pretty. It's a lavender. Is that opal? Lavender. Almost an opal. I think it's more opaque. With a white wash. $8 for 6. 18mm size. I love those. I know my daughter the other day. She always tells me not to buy more beads, and I think I figured it out. Yesterday, I was bagging some of the stuff that we were showing, and I was showing my older daughter. I'm like, look at these. They're so beautiful. And she's like, stop showing me beads. I'm just going to want them all. But she's always telling me not to buy beads. She's like, stop buying beads. You have too many beads. I'm like, no such thing, silly girl. And then, oh, perfect. You sent me some pictures. I know. Well, so then it comes to light that she's like, actually, it's because I want them all. All right, that makes sense. And so then the other day too, she's like, Mom, don't buy beads. You have the Denver show coming up. I'm like, that was very wise. I don't know if I'm gonna, follow your advice there, but that was very wise. Save my money. Yay. All right, so I'll get those pulled for you. You weren't teach. It's like all of them. I love it. Just about. Perfect. Pick of the colors you want, one of each. Okay, second is a picture of the bracelet made. Oh, how fun. Oh, cute. Look what Teach made. I love that. Ooh, Heather, it's gonna be fun. Are you gonna go? It's a little, it can be a little overwhelming, but it's really fun. How old's your daughter, July? Is she like adult? My daughter's 8, so it's it's a little funny that she is telling me. She's 9. I love it. Yep. Really close in age. I was gonna check on something. No idea. All right. $5. $5 for 6 beads. This one is an opaque periwinkle. So they didn't do any washes or finishes on this, which is part of why it's $5 and not $8. But the color is great. Right? They are little adults. Oh my Lancer, that's so true. That's so true. My daughter's in 3rd grade now, and she just thinks you think she runs the world. Silly girl. 5 soon and already. Oh, that's true. My 5-year-old, second-born children are a whole nother ball game. At least girl-wise. That little lady, she probably will rule the world. she's a little fireball. I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. These are $8 for 6 beads. This one is actually a clear crystal glass, and then they've done a blue wash and then an AB finish on both sides of that. $8 for 4. Lots of flash on that one. I love it. Second born, I know they're feisty, right? Second is a girl, and she's 20, and it never stopped. Uh, well, that's why we stopped at well, not that's not the only reason. We stopped at 2. There's a lot of reasons we stopped at 2, but yeah. I thought my first one was I used to say my first one, I'm like, "She's fiercely independent," and she is. But then I had a second, and I think I've told this story before. My second born is so independent that even as a baby, we started to, like, do purees for her when she was, like, like that 6-month-old, start giving her puree food. She would refuse it because she wanted to do the spoon. So she would flat out turn her face and not eat the purees, but she didn't have the coordination to do a spoon yet. So we just skipped purees so she could just do like little pieces and feed herself. We always joke that we're entering her world and she's not entering ours. Yes, that's so true. That's so true. Oh, that's funny. I love it. $7 for 6. This is actually a black glass, but it has a full volcano finish on it. So all those really yummy pinks and purples and golds. $7 for 6 beads. Love, love, love those. What is it about those second borns? It's so funny. We love her to pieces. She's awesome. But she keeps us on our toes, that's for sure. And she's like super logical, like scary logical. For 5, it's wild. Keep your kid humble by telling her she ruined my life. Yeah, it's a change, right? Well, that's what's so weird, and maybe you're feeling this too, Pickle. Um, with both of them at school now, like I feel really undefined all of a sudden. I'm like, because I would have my kid to take care of all day, and now she's not with me, and I'm like, I don't know. It's very weird. It's a very odd feeling. I didn't expect that. These are a matte black with a volcano wash. So same finish as the other ones, but this wash is only in the recessed areas and not covering the whole entire bead. Really cool contrast there. $7 for 6 beads, matte black with volcano. One of those for Pickle. Start your junior year. Oh, right? I mean, it's a bigger change than I anticipated. Carrie, let me start your basket with one of these as well. Welcome in. Oh, and college. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I'm not looking forward to those days. I am for them, not for me. You know what I mean? Okay. Got that on there. I'm an old mom too. I was 35 when my first was born and 39. Is that right? 38 when my second was born. Yeah, 38. So I had geriatric pregnancies, as they so kindly referred to them as. Right? Pickle, that is so true. My memory is shot from having kids. Like no memories. My memory's gone. 45 for your last baby. Wow, that's really amazing, Kim. I am scared to death to be pregnant right now. Not scared to death, but I just feel like it would be so much harder on my body. That's amazing. You're a young mom. I think there's benefits to both. I really do. I've always said like if you're a young mom, like you have more energy than I have. That's for sure. But as like an older mom, like I've experienced so much and I feel like I let a lot of things go. Like I don't worry about a lot of things. 38 when she had 40 when she had a brother 58 years ago. That's amazing. That's so cool. 20 when you had your first, 23 for your second. See, if I had done that, my kids would also be in college right now. But they're not. We're starting kindy. 34 when you had one and only. It goes so fast. I can't believe my older one, I can't believe she's 8. First at 25. Kim, that is a spread. Wow, you are like a superwoman. Would you say like one age was easier than the other or just like different experiences? You calculated it and you'll be 43 when your son graduates high school. You'll be out and yes, that's so good. I'm 43 now and I have a kindergartner. Well, you know now, 28 to 32. I think I would agree with that. 44 and the last one in college. Wow. It's so funny because like once you hit adulthood, is more like your friend group is like people in the same life stage as you and not necessarily the same age as you, which feels a little weird. But I mean, like some of my kids' friends' parents, like I could be their parent. Not quite, but kind of. I love hearing that there's older women, children. That's it. Yeah, it's great. The only thing I wished is that while I was like waiting for all of those things to happen, I wish I had done more for myself, like traveled more. And I felt like I did a lot of just like waiting. But it is what it is. I learned through that too. 58 when your son graduates high school. I think, yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be close to that. I can't do that math right now, but yeah, 54. So if I was 34, oh, so I'll be 52 and 55. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. You're not old. You're fine. If the older I get, the less old it feels. You know what I mean? You're right. It won't be like this forever. That's so true. These are $8. These are one of my favorites. $8. This is a matte almond color glass with a volcano wash. These are so very boho. What did we call that? Bougie boho earlier. These fall into that category too. $8. 6 beads. Parents in your 20s and 30s. Yeah. Now you just travel. Now we travel and take our kids because we still want to travel. Little bags last week that say class of 2039. Is that really when it is? It must be, huh? That's right. It's going to be here before you know it. It'll be here before you know it. That feels wild though. Oh my goodness. So crazy. What always gets me is like all of a sudden 20 years ago was still in the 2000s. Significantly in the 2000s. That's crazy. How'd that happen? 20 years ago feels like it should be in like the 80s. It's not. Next existential crisis, knowing she can live to see the 20. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day with my daughter. 2100. Isn't that crazy? That's so true. I probably won't, but she could. These are amazing. These are $7. This is a dual coat. So the dual coats are actually a clear crystal glass, and then they do 2 colors of coating on top. So this is like an aqua and purple dual coat. $7. I think they do like an AB or a metallic on there too, because it's really shiny. $7 for 6. One of those for Teach. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, my grandma made it to 99. They like she was pretty with it up until like the last couple of months. So that was definitely something to be grateful for. Yeah. I'm glad that she didn't like spend a lot of her years, just with that, brain exhaustion or mental unclarity. Just she stayed pretty with it. Even to the point like we would bring games over to like play with her, and she would play games with my kids, like board games and things, and she would hold her own. I love it. 105. My grandma she looked great. I have really good genetics on both sides from that standpoint. Like she was 99. I mean, she didn't look young, but I would say like 70s potentially. These are amazing. $7. for 6. Matte black with metallic AB on both sides. One of those for Carrie. I love that they got time with her too. It was hard for my older daughter when she passed. My younger one, my feisty fireball. She's like, "Well, that just happens sometimes." She's like, so practical about it. Like, okay, yeah, that's true. Oh man. Too funny, little girl. I know. She just like she's like, "It's okay, that just happens." I mean, she's not wrong. She's not quite as emotionally attached. I mean, she is, but she's not like she separated that pretty well. And maybe that's a defense mechanism. I don't know. These are $5 for 6. This one is an 18 millimeter origami flower, matte black with a metallic pink wash. Lost your parents many years ago. Your husbands are still alive, pushing 80. I love that. $5 for those. Yeah, we saw both my parents and my husband's mom. His dad passed pretty young at 55. He got liver cancer and it spread pretty fast. So, but thankfully I did get to meet him and spend a little bit of time with him. So I did get to know him, but he passed before we got married. Kid was born negative, grandparents, but now she is surplus because so many people just love her. I love that too. You just like the community is so good. It's good to have community. And honestly, like most adults, when their kids are gone, I would say I would fall into this category. Like I would adopt a ton of grandbabies, right? I would not be sad about that. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, I like these a lot. $6. Transparent olivine with a silver wash. These are kind of a different vibe than the others just because of that olive green color. $6 for 6. You want to adopt a grandma? I bet there's some grandmas that would let that happen. One for Teach. I love the random stories. This is one I was just thinking of about like it was a few years ago, maybe it was during COVID. I don't even remember for sure. Um about the young man who texted he thought his family for Thanksgiving, but it was actually like a grandma. And she's like, I don't know you, but you can come over for Thanksgiving. And then they like did, and then they stayed friends. And so it's like this extra grandma grandson relationship. I love that so much. Yeah, go to the nursing homes. Yeah, they would love volunteers to just like hang out with their residents. They would love that. Isn't that wasn't that's one of my favorite all-time stories. I love that. I love that they like maintained off of like a missed text. I love that. And I love these. $5. $5 for 6. Crystal glass, so clear glass, crystal color with a slipperant half coat. So one side you see the slipperant coating, and then the other side you see it reflecting through that glass, which is so cool. I love that. $5 for 6 of those. Those kinds of stories are the kinds of stories that make social media worth it for sure. Love working with kids. Some kids just need to know there's an adult that cares. That's so true. That's so true. Unfortunately. But yes, thankfully there are lots of people that are willing to fill in those gaps. A lot of time with your grandparents in the nursing home at the end. Yeah. Yeah, just call them up and say, hey, do you need volunteers for something? Is there something I can get involved with? Do you have like a game time I could come play games? Daughter and I do little bags for Christmas. I love that. That's such a good idea. These are $7 for 6. This one is a black glass with a full AB finish. So both sides of these have that AB finish on there. Super shiny. AB finishes ranges from blues to greens. It carries some pinks sometimes, but usually the colors are like less saturated and vibrant. than like the volcano finishes or the vitriol finishes. One of those for Teach. Soap and snacks and little things. No, that's perfect. They probably don't even care what's in it, just the thought. Like, people always say it's the thought that counts, and when you're a kid, you're like, yeah, right, I want the good stuff. But like, as you get older, really, it's the thought that counts. So, so cool. Soap grape decorations. Soap grape. What? Oh, like the little baskets with little tiny soaps. They were all different shapes. I remember. We had that at our house. We had that. All right, I only have one of these. This one's $6 for 6. And this is actually a matte transparent dark periwinkle with a copper wash. These are so cool. Last one. $6. You always wanted to eat them. Did you ever try? I bet you only tried once if you did. That's funny. I love it. All right, so there are all of our. They're not all gonna fit. We'll do that. All of our origami flower colors. I guess I always zoom in, but I could zoom out a little and then you could actually see them all. There we go. Soap in the mouth is punishment. You knew better. I love it. We never got our mouths washed out with soap, although we were very good kids. Like, we didn't, or at least I didn't, have a reason to have my mouth washed out with soap. So I think all of us at one point did try, me and my brother and sister, soap. Just for curiosity, like, why are kids like that? Second down on the right, this one with the matte black and the AB finish. Yeah. Tried Tabasco, but I liked it. Too funny. Got you on that, Teach. Fourth down on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that one's so good. Arrow leaf. So pretty. I agree. That's one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. I love this new one. I love the olive green. I like them all, but there's a few that stand out. I really like this purple one too, actually. So good. All right, I'll clean these up. Don't get mad at kids for cussing. We just teach better words like. Yeah, that's good. Our kids, we don't cuss at our house, so they haven't really like been exposed to any of that till they got to school, and so we just say like we don't like doing that. It's also part of like our faith, like we don't say bad words, and so we just teach them that we don't say that because we don't think that's what God wants for us, and you get to make your own choices, but that's what we think. So yeah, stupid and dumb. I know that's what that's true. They are. My older one, they also think shut up is a bad word, which is fine with me. It's not kind. It's not kind. I like kindness. But my older, she'll be like, I heard someone say the S word, and then she's starting to learn to spell. So now she's like, they said the SH word, and I'm like, I don't think they're saying the word that really goes with that, but it's cute. Yes, these are all for sale. They're all for sale. I was just about to clean them up, Paula. Most of them are somewhere between $5 and $8 for 6 beads, just depending on the color and finishes. So if there's some that you want, let's do this. Let's number them. I'm gonna go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And put that to the side. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'll do these 18 and 19 at the bottom. So if you want to like tell me what numbers you would like, we'll do it that way, just so we don't have to keep describing. Yeah. Number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That pink. It has like a rainbow luster. It's very subtle, the rainbow on it. It's gorgeous. in here? Nope. Get in here. All right. Oh, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You want this one and not the pink peach. And keep 13. Okay. No, you're all good. Let me get that one and then I'll scroll up. Number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the one at the bottom for Paula. Okay. I have a couple more, but they don't have stickers, so I'm gonna give you, Paula, this one with the sticker. And that one at the bottom is my last one, and it's yours. Number 6 for... Alright, you'll get one without a sticker. For Pickle, number 6, 10 and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was 19 the one I only had one of? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, I only had one of 19, so I am out of that one arrow leaf, but I got number 10 for you. 6. Oh, yep, got it. Number 12 for Emily. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, that one's so pretty. Okay. If I find some, I'll add some to your bag, but I think I am out of that one. Sometimes I have a few like solos floating around, but I think not on that one, unfortunately. I know. B2. There are some sellers though that will have like a grid and they lay them on the grid, which is a good idea. I'm just not organized enough for that. And number 7, yes. I love that one too. For Paula, fall type colors, yeah. On here, I would say these are kind of fall. It's like a shiny fall. The green, I think, even though it's green, it's like a fall green. And then this one would be a fall color if you didn't get that one yet. Number 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11. This one with that rainbow luster for Deborah. I gotcha. So pretty. Number 1 for Teach. Yeah, that one looks different when I pick it up, right? Than when it's just sitting there. It comes alive when it moves. I gotta say, I'm really loving these rainbow fonts that Whatnot added. I guess you have to like earn them. The white. Okay, so let me show you, Melanie, because there's two kind of white ones. The one on the top is a matte with an AB in the grooves there, and this one is more of like a luster over the whole thing. So you could just say, oh, you know you got one of them, but you want the other one. Okay, so let's see which one you got, and then we'll make sure you have both of them. Okay, so you have this one, so you would need this one. Got it. Gotta have them all. My beads are like Pokemon cards. Number 2 as well for Arrow Leaf. You're welcome. So Arrow Leaf, I'm gonna give you this one. It's gonna be on a strand, just because I was able to reorder them and get them stranded on the second round. So same bead, but it'll be on a strand. Very rarely can I reorder these. They go really quick for my vendor. And most of these I'm getting straight from the factory. There's actually which I didn't realize there are more than one factory that makes these. So Pokemon crystals, that's a great equivalent. I love it. My daughters are kind of into Pokemon. They just like to like collect the cards, but they don't really know anything about them other than they think the characters are cute. So my husband likes to collect basketball cards. So he likes to go to card shows, but they like to go with him because he always buys them Pokemon cards when they're going around. It's cute. All right. Anybody else on any of these? I'll scoop them up. He knows them all. I'm like, another thing if I had known. Right. Red flag. Just kidding. It's so funny. There's certain things like that that kind of give me the giggles when people get into them. Ooh, look at those together. I didn't even, like, I scooped those up together. And they all are kind of fun together. A juggler. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cooler when you get older versus when you're like 18. I think it's a cool skill. I love it. I had somebody that was an adult when I was a teenager. She was kind of like a mentor. She was always like, keep an eye on those nerds. Those are the ones that you want to end up with. Like, you don't think so now, but those are the ones that are going to be set for life. He's a musician. That's good. That's good. It's not accordion though, right? Just kidding. So funny. I love it. Also, like those are like all like kind of like quirky things that when again when you're younger you're kind of like, ooh, I don't know about that. But when it comes down to it, really you want, just a nice stable guy gonna treat you right. That's more important. That's your family. I love it. All right, I really wanted to do these today, so we're gonna do these today, and then that might be the last thing. All right. A drummer plays trumpet, French horn, flute, and piano. Wow, that's really a lot. That's talented. I know a few people, a few musicians that have that musical gift, and no matter what instrument they touch, they just know how to play it. Like they just have that musical sense. Very cool. My older daughter, she wants to learn violin. That's what she wants to learn. That's so cool. All right, so these are called filigree teardrops. I don't know why they don't seem very filigree to me. Fair Maiden Design, she didn't pop in today, but that's okay. She calls them quilted teardrops, and I can see that. I think they do look a little more quilted, but they're still cool. Whatever you want to call them, they're teardrops. 14 by 10 millimeters in size, 10 beads on a strand, and these are going to be $4. This is actually an orange glass with a heavy Picasso finish and a silver wash. So $4 for 10 beads. Isn't it a great shape? These I also buy straight from the factory, and that does help keep this price. I think I might have a couple that are $5, but I think for the most part, these are all gonna be $4. So I love that for a good size bead. They're not like teeny tinies. She does. She does. $4 for 10. This is the same orange as this, but it doesn't have Picasso. But it does have this really nice bronze wash on it. $4 for 10. These are super good fall tones. Orange with bronze. I love it. You have some and you don't know what to do with them. The orange is gorgeous going to fall. Yeah, so let's look at some. Let me pull some loose ones I have. I think they make great, like, quick, easy earrings. And I'll show you a couple of quick ideas like that. But they're so good. I love these. Um, Sorry, I'm playing color here too, so that's not. I'm not just like grabbing random stuff. I'm like trying to make things look nice. Pretty. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, sometimes this shape can feel a little tricky. Cute little pendant. Yeah, you could use them as charms for sure. Um, Earring wise, I would keep it pretty simple. String them on there. Just do like a spacer and a bead on top. And then you can loop them straight to an ear wire, or you can play with them like we did these, where I'll show you, where if you just hook them onto like an extra loop, you see with that, like it just adds another little punch of something to it. So I like doing that a lot with a little extra loop. If you want to like string them up, I should have grabbed more. Yeah, real simple, right? Like easy, simple, cute. I love using them as like an accent to a focal on, oops, not that way, for like a bracelet. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Hi, Carmen. We're just playing. Crimson and orange. These are $7 or $7, $4. I don't know why I said seven. $4. Now you could put some spacers in there or something, but I love accenting them this way. Oh, you know what that looks like? Um, the golden, is it a snitch? What is that called in Harry Potter? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking of, Deborah. But just something in that kind of way. If you put a little spacer in there, that might take away that Quidditch look so much. But see how it kind of tapers away from it, and I like that they can do that for sure. Snitch. Is that what I said? I was close. Whatever, I don't know what I said, but I was close. In any case, it looks like leaves like that. It does. Yeah, they're called a filigree teardrop. Steph always calls them a quilted teardrop. But yeah, they're cute. They string up nice. The price point is right. Like I said, I think most of them are $4. I have a couple that are 5. I think the turquoise ones are 5. Use that shape as part of sun rays. Ooh, that sounds pretty. I love that. Yeah, so there's a couple little ideas for you. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, always ask, because sometimes you see a shape and you're like it, and you're like, I just don't know what to do with it though, and that's okay. Always love brainstorming some ideas. Okay. All right, so we have the orange with Picasso and silver, and then we have orange with the bronze. These are $4 so far. Yeah, no problem at all. I like showing these. All right, this one I only have 2 left. This is the same orange, but it's a matte orange with an AB finish. $4. Do you want that one too, Teach? Definitely have the first 2 for you. Sure, why not? Yes, they're so good. That orange, and what is the first color? Okay, so this one for you, Deborah. And then this first one, okay, perfect. The first one's actually the same orange, but it has a heavy Picasso finish, which takes it more into the brown range. And then it has a silver wash on it as well. So I have lots of that one. That one's also $4. But I think it's so interesting that it's the same. No to the first one. All right, but I have this one for you. That was the last one of those. Then we have our turquoise ranges. Yep, these are $5. $5 for 10. But so you're still sitting at 50 cents a bead. This one is turquoise with like a light Picasso finish and a metallic teal wash. Tacky Tennessee orange. I've not heard those words together before. That's funny. $5 for 10 on that one. One for teach. Look how it pairs with the orange too. I love turquoise and orange together. So pretty. All right. This one is also $5. This is the one that I did the little demo with. And this one is also turquoise with a little bit of Picasso finish and then a bronze wash. That bronze, you could swing it gold or silver if you don't want to do the bronze. Orange and turquoise, I love it. I love it. I've got one for Emily and one for Teach. What would you have in white? I have a white AB. It's really pretty. I'll show it to you. We'll get there. We'll get there. And then if I don't, just remind me. Same turquoise, same little bit of Picasso. This one's really cool. It has an indigo wash on it. These are also $5. Yeah, me too a little bit, but the contrasting colors are so good. They just pop. They just pop off each other. $5 for 10 beads. I love that indigo. Just a little bit surprise contrast there. Like not super typical. All right, let's do this white one for you. We'll break things up a little. This is the only white that I have. This one's $4 and it is white with a double AB finish. So that just means that AB finish is on both sides of the bead and not just one. And those are $4 for 10. Really pretty. These would be good for like weddings too, maybe. Or like wintry. Really good crisp white on that. One for Kim. And then the last two for Teach. So the white and then the turquoise with indigo. Your orange that you got, Deborah, is this one. Orange with the AB finish. Do you want to see it with the... That's totally fine, Paula. She's like, I'm just waiting before I tell you one of each. Just kidding. So there you go. These actually go well because that has the AB finish in there. And it really pulls that AB finish out of that. So just let me know, Deborah. Did you want one of those? Is that what the yes was for? The whites? Let me know. All right, $4 for 10. This one is opaque red with a Picasso finish and a metallic blue wash. Oh, it's not. Sorry, I said it wrong. $4 for 10 beads. I think if it came out of my mouth wrong. That would be a big difference. Thank you for asking. Yeah, these are $4. The turquoise ones are $5. One of these for Teach. Need white AB things to go with it. Trying to figure out what to go with. It is a red, but it has a Picasso finish and then blue. But it is my only red. Is these beads will do your taxes for that price. That would be nice. Okay, making for UT. One of the reds for Paula. Need my AB things. Okay. Trying to make for the other side. All right, just let me know, Deborah. Yeah, that's my only white too. So when I ordered these, I thought they were red, but they're not. They're pretty still, but they're not red. This is a transparent purple, like a light, almost like a light amethyst, and then it has a pink wash on it. And these are $4 for 10 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one down is $5. Arrowleaf, I have one of these for you. And they all have 10 beads on them per strand. You'll take that one for Gypsy. You got it. How much were the flowers you showed right before these? The big origami flowers, those ranged from $5 to $8 a bag. But I think the ones you claimed, those are $6, and that goes with this. I would say that goes with that if that's what you're looking at. All right, got that. Okay, one purple and one AB. So this one and that one for Juliana. I'm gonna say your name right this week. Oh, you're okay. Message me later, Deborah, and I can get you a subtotal again if you want. The next one is the same purple. So a transparent amethyst, almost a light amethyst. It's a little darker than what they typically call a light amethyst. But this one has a copper wash on it. Also $4 for 10 beads. Ooh, I know. Isn't that pretty? Purple and copper is really pretty together. Another combo that I didn't really think about until I got some of these beads. One for arrow leaf. Yeah, it's really pretty. Oh, I love both of these too. Okay, this one is $4 for 10 beads. This is a black glass with a Picasso finish and a gold wash. And these are $4 for 10 beads, 14 by 10 millimeter. One of those for Paula. I really like that too. One for Pickle, one for Arrow Leaf. Does it look green? Well, sometimes it's just like a variation from like monitor to monitor. But it could just be picking up. So the Picasso finish, sometimes a black bead will kind of look green on a screen so there's that. But the Picasso finish is kind of like beiges, which also sometimes can have a little bit of a green undertone to it. But it is a black bead. My guess is if it's looking green to you, it will look a little different when it gets to you in real life. Yeah, it's great for fall with that Picasso on there. I agree. Okay, so this one is also black with Picasso, but this one has that metallic teal wash on it. So same glass, same Picasso, but different wash. $4 for 10. Isn't that pretty? I agree. Thank you, Althea. I'm curious if that one looks green to you too. And that one does have some green on it, so it's a little, it's a little different. All right, that's like nice with Dalmatian Jasper. I don't have any Dalmatian Jasper to compare it to, but like this one, I feel like would, because the Picasso does carry some of that same beige tone that Dalmatian Jasper does, and then obviously black with black. I bet that would look nice. Yeah, I would think so. I'm going gemstone shopping in a month. I handpick almost all my gemstones, so I'm very excited to go stock up again. I'll have to look for some Dalmatian Jasper. $4 for 10. This one's really cool. It is an opaque and transparent sea green blend. So you have both types of glass there. And then a gold wash on this one. I also have this one with a silver wash, but this is the gold. And those are $4 for 10. I So exciting. One for Gypsy, one for Kim K, one for Teach, one for Paula. All right. And then this one, same color glass, that transparent and opaque blend of sea green. This one has a silver wash on it. And those are also $4 for 10 beads. One of those for Teach. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, is silver better or gold better? So I just get them both. One for Melanie. It's so interesting. So I have been buying and selling beads for 26 years now. Um, there we go. And when I first started, I would say like easily 2/3 of the population favored silver. And I think now it's more like half and half. It's really changed. And then a lot more people also like favor like a rose gold and copper now than used to. So it's interesting to see that shift because I used to like when I used to buy for the store, I would always pick silver and then sometimes pick gold and it worked out great. But now like buying for my own business, I really do like half and half and I don't really even worry if things are silver or gold because people like both now and more people will mix metals now, which is really fun. All right, this one, I only have a couple left. Looks like 3 strands. And this one's an opaque olive green and it has a gold wash on it. And those are $4. $4 for 10. I have 3 strands left. Yeah, if you're not selling your jewelry, I mean, I would still say, for me personally, when I was selling jewelry, I would still just make what I like because it's easier to sell when you feel excited about it. Younger in the 90s, it was totally all gold. Black Hills Gold. I remember that. Was bestseller at your great aunt's jewelry store. How fun. In the 80s, you're like gold for 30 years, silver. Now you're like half and half. I love it. One of these for Teach. Yeah, more people mix than used to. One of each of these last 3 greens down here, Gypsy, you got it. So you already have the one with gold. So we get the silver one and then this one. Oh man, silly little glitch. Now that you say that, like, yeah, I have that's an old memory for sure. Aren't they pretty? I love these. So I'm the factory that makes these. I've only seen them come out of one factory in the Czech Republic. Um, when they release colors, I buy them. This is another shape that I just tend to buy them all. So this is what's currently available. I probably can't even restock most of these at this point because it's another shape they sell out of really quickly. Yeah, play with it. The best thing about beads, Melanie, and everybody, is you string something up and you don't like it, you're not like out beads. Like you just take it apart. Like you can redo it. I love that. I love the freedom to um explore different color ideas and different design ideas without having to feel like you're committing to it until you got it all strung up. So I love that. 1/3 up from the bottom. This one with the gold for essential. You have a redo box. I love that. Actually, I have that too. I forgot about it till you just said it. I have that too. Huh. I wonder where it is. 9, 10, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. So copper, gold, and gold. For Emily. There you go. Does that look right? 1/3 up from the top, the turquoise with the teal wash for Paula. Perfect. I know those look good together, didn't they? Love it. Love it. All right, ladies, I am out of water. I think that means it's time we wrap up. And I've been going 2.5 hours. So that's another reason. But we did mostly new stuff today, so that was really fun. 4 and 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that's the last one of those. So that one is yours. And there we go. Both of those for Arrowleaf. Yes, absolutely. You guys are all welcome to roll your baskets over till Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to be back on both of those days. Wednesday, we're doing stone strands. Thursday, we're doing charms. But I do that so you can save shipping. If you're going to be here for more than one show during the week, you don't need to pay shipping twice or 3 times. So that's totally acceptable for me. Check out for Kim K. Did you want to rewatch those shows, Kim? It's totally, I'm whatever you want to do is totally fine with me. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for pickle. There you are. Roll over, roll over. Check out for Paula. All right, Kim K and Paula. We'll do checkouts. So slide those over. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have new check glass next week. Can you believe that? Because I still have boxes of stuff that I have not tagged yet. So there's going to just be new check glass probably forever. Yeah, absolutely, Carrie. Yep. I'll be back Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. And if something comes up and you forget or whatever, I am trying to do better at messaging people after my last show on Thursday. But also you can just send me a message and say, hey, I didn't make it back, and I can send you a listing so you can check out that way too. It will not be a lost cause if you forget. Still rewatch for Kim? Absolutely. Yeah, no problem at all. I know how the weekends get. I was like, I'm going to do a little bit of work, and I didn't even get to my office at all. Paula wants a checkout. Oh, I'm glad that you like that. I, for one, would never remember the pricing if I didn't put tags on there. But 2, it allows for things like this, that $4 and $5. I don't have to make them all $5 to compensate for that price. I can price them appropriately for each strand, right? So I like that too. 1, 2, 3 at $4. Check out Wednesday for Emily. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Yes. Absolutely, Teach. I love that. We've got 1 at 5, 1 at 6, 1 at 7, and 1 at 8. So 38. So I had this thought. So you have to use it, only can use a coupon when checking out in a show. I'm curious. So if anybody ever wants to trial this for me, if oh, I weighed it and I didn't I didn't look at the number. Okay. So essentially, I think you did this the other day. You checked out in my show before I was live. I'm wondering if I just add things to my bins in my upcoming shows, if you can check out, maybe it was you, maybe it was somebody else, I can't remember. If you can still use a coupon that way. So then you don't necessarily have to be waiting for me to be live. I just know you can't use a marketplace checkout. There you go, Paula. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that works too, Kim. That works too. Thank you. I know, she got some pretty things. She's going to do both rewatch and check out. She's like, I haven't gotten a box from you this week. I need some things. No, I'm just kidding. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 4. Thank you so much, Paula. We've got 1, 2, 3 at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 3. 1 at 5. 1 at 7. And 1 at 8. So 74 for you, Kim. And I forgot to weigh it. They changed the way they are structuring the shipping a little bit. And I used to be able to, like, they had quite a bit of cushion in the weights. And they're not doing that so much anymore. So I got to be a little more precise. Right on the cusp. All right, there you go, Kim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's kind of cool. They're putting a little shopping bag. Maybe that's just on my side. Next to your name after you check out. That could be real. I can see how that'd be beneficial if you're doing auction shows. That's really cool. I think that's a good update. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. Anybody else want to check out today? No pressure. You guys are all welcome to roll those baskets over. Thank you guys so much. You guys want to go see more Czech class? I think I saw Happy Heart come on. She's on. Let's go see Happy Heart. Thank you guys. I will see you on Wednesday.